Hello everybody, my name is 12 or the one that will be going under the alias of 12 Um, just kind of thought I'd introduce myself, kind of figure out, let you guys figure out who I am, introduce what I'm about to do or what I will do with my channel, which I actually don't really know yet, but, I'll just kind of let it roll and see where it goes and where it takes me. So, I guess I'll start by kind of explaining who I am. I am not. I didn't script this, so I don't really know what to say. But well, I do know what to say. I didn't really script myself like others. I've been a fan of doing YouTube for a while. Just some. I've done some productions before. I've done some channels before. Some gameplay. Like people, not gameplay, but just kind of video games and mission mine stuff like that, which kind of ended up not working best for me. Productions I'll explain in a moment, and just channels kind of faded off as I did them. By the way, there's some I'm leaving some Ghost Recon online play on the background. I really enjoy this game. It's actually kind of weird how much this game is enjoyable, not enjoyable, but it's really fun. I really enjoy playing it. I said enjoy like 5 times right now. Yeah, it's really fun playing just the close quarters and just, not close quarters, but just, how you play with other people's very, very team-based, just kind of learn how to rely on your team more, rely on others that, just others, teammates, America. Yeah, just it's a fun game. I enjoyed it. It's not really new to me. I tried the beta out. Had some issues with that. I guess it might have been because of my card, but I'm not sure. It looked really bad and didn't work really well. I switched some cards since then. So when I found out that the game was done with, I got it again and tried it out, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm playing it, just kind of trying to get more people into it, my friends and stuff, so I can play it together. Anyway, so yeah, I did some other channels before. Like I said, I did some machinima work, mostly productions and them stuff that ended up not really working out in the end because either I had to work with others, which is a problem with itself. Not that I have issues working with others, playing along. It's just, sometimes when you have ideals and others have ideals, it ends up clashing and not working out, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I also had kind of an issue with, trying to kind of keep myself away from who I really am on the internet, which often people do or did in their life at least once. You didn't lie on the internet. You're that's probably a lie. If you didn't lie on the internet at least once. Yeah, so it became kind of a thing that I did with a lot of people, and when it started affecting my real life, I kind of disconnected from it. I had to learn how to disconnect from it. It was kind of hard actually. I took hiatus off of anything YouTube related for a long time before I actually could, figure out who I am and kind of who I want to be and what I want to do. So yeah, congratulations to me. I kind of disconnected from that part of my life. So like I said, or I actually wrote this when starting the channel, but I began at the end of another chapter of my life. My voice. Speaking of my voice, I am currently residing in California, in the Americas. But I'm not American born. I'm not, I'm not native, you could say. What does native mean here? Yeah, I was born abroad. I won't specify where yet, and that's why I kind of have issues with my English as well. You'll notice that I'll hop around with my English sometimes, not really mumble around, just kind of trying to talk, but the CD skips, so the brain doesn't understand. I cannot. What is English? You know. Uh, yeah, and then I moved to the U.S. before. I lived in Ohio I moved there when I was like 1.5 or something like that, and then when I was 5, we moved back abroad. And when I was my mouth is dry. just kind of figured that out. But when we moved back, it was about 5 years ago when I was 13. Yeah, I think 13 and a half. We moved back to California, back to the U.S. to California, which was an interesting experience, kind of meeting people and seeing how modern society works in the U.S. or indifferent from other places I've been to, including Europe and Asia and other places like that. It was kind of not too easy to incorporate myself into society here, just because I'm not. Even though I knew kind of English. That's why I'm proud of that I knew English when I came here. So I actually spoke better English than most of my family. Moving back over here because I don't know why I just kind of forgot. I knew English and I was able to talk to other people and people were like, "Oh, how do you know English?" Because it's so good. My English was shit back then, but now it's much better. This is better, by the way. All you've listened up to now is better. Uh, yeah, so just kind of meeting people, and I relearned how society works here, how people are, which I'm kind of actually sad, not sad, but terrified of how people are in the not are in the U.S. but are nowadays. Even though I'm kind of nowadays ish, I'm kind of that generation, so I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot here. But yeah, I'm kind of amazed how people dumb themselves down. I don't know if this is just California, because I'm sure this is not just California. There is no. I hear California bubble being thrown around often. This is not just California. I've seen this kind of around other places as well. There's no way this is just here. It's how people dumb themselves down to seem more appealing, I guess. Which, why would you do that? I don't like to use the word hate often, but that's what I hate. I don't like people that aren't true with themselves, which might sound kind of cheesy, but it's true. I just really hate people that kind of just lie or haha. That's funny. Yeah, I don't like people that lie, and I kind of did it myself. Reality check. So yeah, I just don't like people that aren't themselves. I guess because I did it myself. I guess I kind of learned not to like those kind of people. I understand why not being myself kind of ruined myself in the end. I mainly kind of lied myself out of some projects that I've done, saying I'm ages or things that I'm not, and then when it came up to the test, I ended up not being able to deliver, which made sense to them that I was lying, and I got cut from the program or the project, which it's my fault. Honestly, it was my fault. So I had to learn around it, and I should apologize. I apologize for what I've done. It's not directly to you guys, but I was sorry for what I was done. What I did was kind of stupid, and you should never lie yourself to lie. You should never lie to get accepted into something. It's not gonna work out for you. So where was I? I was talking about. Oh, so yeah, I lived in California. Kind of met the society that exists currently, which I'm kind of so weirded out by sometimes. Well, sometimes, all the time. Just weirded out by society sometimes. But I do enjoy people. The idea of people. People are very interesting, even though they have. There are the people that are complete assholes that you will never want to associate with yourself with, but there's still story to them. There's all people have stories. Every person has their own story to go with them, even if it's a bad story or kind of a lame story. Just a story, it's still a story. There's still something that person more than what meets the eye, I guess we can say. So yeah, I enjoy people, if that makes sense. I don't know, except that I just kind of been living around, just kind of I graduated not so long ago, so you can kind of figure out how old I am now. Uh, I'm just kind of figuring out life now, trying to understand where I go in my life. Like a lot of others. Let's go milking. Like a lot of others, I don't really understand where I really fit yet. There have been things that I wanted to do with my life, but kind of shied away from because either it was too hard or just it wasn't things that I actually kind of wanted to do anymore. And now I just kind of want to figure out where I belong, which the internet is a great place to find that. I thought maybe talking about it would you know kind of lead the way, but it's something for me to understand, something for me to go for, and same for you guys. If you don't know where you belong or what you need to do in your life, it's your journey. Your journey. I cannot talk today. It's your journey to figure out where and who you are and kind of what you want to do in your life. And hopefully, you'll lead yourself to the right place. Even though it might be hard sometimes, you'll lead yourself to the right place. You are interesting. Every person is interesting. You all have something about you that is unique. And you kind of have to figure out what it is sometimes. I guess I'll cut it out on that note, and maybe talk more about other stuff next videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please tell me about yourselves. I know it's a weird kind of question, but yeah, tell me about yourselves. Who are you? What do you do? What is your life about? Just talk. Anyway, I said anyway like probably 15 times in that. As I close this video, I hope you enjoyed it, like I said. And yeah, see you later, guys.